part of the show, which is Easy Talk. I know you guys can't wait to hear today's situation. Jane is getting ready to read that for us. But before she does that, let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Oh, what a beautiful day. Janet, Michael, and Martin are seated. The Abaanɛkɛ crew is in. We've activated. But I want Janet to actually read for us today's situation.
Jane is going to read the situation for today.
But wait till Janet.
Janet or Jane?
Jane is going to read the situation for today. So it says, hello, Easy Talk. I need your urgent advice on a serious issue with one of my rental properties. Last week, while I was out of the country, my wife decided to visit my house at Abaanɛkɛ, which is currently rented out. This is something I normally do periodically to inspect my properties. When she arrived, she was shocked to find workers actively building a fence wall around the property. They had already completed the foundation and were on the third stage of the wall. When my wife questioned them, the workers said the landlord had instructed them to erect the fence. My wife immediately asked them to stop and called the tenants to come home. The tenant admitted that he had personally ordered the construction of the wall. So he also openly confessed that he is only a tenant and that the real landlord, which was me, was not aware of it. He claimed he didn't think it would be a problem because he wasn't using the landlord's money to pay for it. When asked to stop the work, the tenant refused, saying he needed the wall for security and protection of his family and himself. Upon hearing this, I instructed my wife to refund the tenant his rent and give him 1 month's notice to vacate the property. Was I being insensitive by asking him to leave? I'd appreciate your honest opinion on this matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Easy Talk.
Live on 92.7. Pragmatic.
Okay.
Easy Talk, a daily question, your bold opinions. Let's spark some lively discussions on 3FM Drive.
Now, the next part is very important.
Easy Talk.
Send a message.
Your voice matters. Join the debate with today's hot question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Jane in the place, Michael and Martin. They come boss freestyle.
Guys.
Michael, do you want Martin?
Hey.
No, I want Jetini.
All right, guys, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Okay, it's time to get into this issue. You rent out your house, your property. So I want to understand, was it a land or is it, what is it? Okay, but it's a property.
It seems to me like an apartment.
A house
Or an
with a
apartment.
wall.
Yeah.
But there's no wall around it.
No.
Yeah.
In Abaanɛkɛ.
Yes.
Make an kabisi wall.
You have to
Yeah,
be
but
specific about the neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood. Abaanɛkɛ. But now Abaanɛkɛ is better. When I
It's
knew
very
the
developed.
place, it wasn't so developed. There
I
were
remember an
no.
incident happened years ago.
Yes, with
Something
Kweku Ninja,
Kweku Ninja, yeah.
Kweku Ninja, and the other guy, the
Tola.
Tola.
Taller, yeah.
Yes, I remember. Michael Grow.
Museum. I called him a
Read
museum.
Martin, you are revealing your age.
No,
Certainly.
Michael is a museum.
Janet,
Yeah.
kindly help us with your input.
I feel like for the question he's asking, this is a rich man talking. Oh. Because even after he's asking his wife to refund the rent, he's asking if he's being too insensitive about it. That's like, I don't know what to say, but that's very arrogant. Because it's like, you're throwing money at him, like, leave my property because you're doing something that obviously I haven't approved of.
Yeah.
I don't think he's being insensitive about it. And it's your property. And you guys realize that people can actually do, they can build houses, so make it like a community. So the entire community is fenced, but the houses within the community are not.
That's true.
So it could probably be that this gentleman wants his space within that estate, if out. I'm just assuming. But if not, no matter what the case is, it is not your property, my darling, whoever this tenant
But
is.
I thought the rent, the law or whatever.
Rent control.
Yeah.
I remember we had an issue similar, and they said that once you rent
Yeah.
the place, between the time you rent it to when it expires, you are the owner.
Owner.
You play the role like the owner.
I feel like there's limits to it. This is a whole construction you're doing. This is not renovation. It's not something that it can be undone, but I feel like there's levels to it. Because if you're building a whole fence,
But if I'm not
Around your
feeling
house.
secured, if I'm not feeling secured, I must do something
so
about
take
it.
the case to rent control. You don't control things. The property is not
Okay,
yours.
Jen, you hold that thought. Let Michael come in because he's shaking his head.
I don't even understand. So, like nowadays, I don't even understand people. You've built a house, and you know how security in this country is very porous. I mean, all jokes aside. And I mean, the neighborhood you are talking about, we know that neighborhood. Like, there has been series of stuffs that we've heard from that neighborhood. Now, the question is, does the fence wall hurt the property? No. Would he one day build a fence wall when he gets money? Yes. And now,
I like where you're taking it
you
from.
get what I'm saying? One day, would you build it? Yes. The only reason why you didn't build it is because probably it's one of your properties that you really don't have any really use for it now. So let me just rent it out, let people stay in it, which is fair, no problem.
Yeah.
Now somebody comes in and says that, you know what? Looking at the security of my children playing and then walking to the road, or maybe, so let me just build a fence around it. As soon as you came, you should even be grateful and say, oh, that's a thoughtful tenant. You understand? That I would want to keep in a place like that, because such a tenant tomorrow can even build some, modern washrooms and things. Such a tree.
Modern washrooms.
Modern washrooms. Then get some washroom for press some before the thing will fall inside before you go. But then get right now when you wake up, no pa.
It in the bathroom.
Bleed.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah. So I mean.
So you are saying that the tenant is right.
That it's not even about right or this. Somebody has done you good.
You have to appreciate it.
Just appreciate it and move on. One day would you build a fence? Yes.
And he's built it for you.
And he's built it for you. Tomorrow, that means that tomorrow maybe he can do some nice gazebo and you come, and then you'll be cool. I don't see why we should be having this kind of level.
Jane, you've had your take already.
I know, so I swallowed my words.
Swallow it.
But please, can I buy time after Martin? Thank you very much.
Well, that'll be up to me to decide. Thank you. Martin.
Drake. Charlie, see.
This matter.
You saw what was advertised when you were going to move in.
That.
Yeah? You saw what was there, no fence.
That.
In the middle of wherever. And then you came and said, oh, I want it. I want to run with it. Mm-hmm. You move in and you go and do some soccer bet or something and you win some money and suddenly you want to upgrade the walls and everything. And also, when you were coming with your kids, you didn't think of their safety at that point. Suddenly, this thing is not good for you. Well, the property says, I am the owner. And so if you feel it's not right, you can just go back to them, try and negotiate. And even in your case, you're lucky. They're offering you your money. So you just move out, go find an owner who would allow you to put gazebos, swimming pools, and all those things there so that you can be comfortable. Because
the guy is not safe without a wall.
Yeah, but then so go somewhere that would allow you to build to your spec of safety, security.
Simple
because
as that.
This thing you saw was left that way. And I also don't think that this guy doesn't have money to build a wall now. That's why it hasn't been built. Maybe this guy likes it like that.
But some of these landlords do. I used to have a landlady who once told me, I knew that the woman just wanted to sack me. Because she just said that the only she doesn't have a problem with me. I never troubled her but her only problem is that my car tire markings. And
they
this
screech on the floor.
Yes, on the floor. And this is an area without good roads. So should I fly the car? I don't know how.
Oh, so she means the mud prints.
The mud print.
She doesn't want to see it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to see it.
But to wear a car tie rubber.
So if you realize that they have made marks on the floor, sweep it away, wash it away, scrub it away. Yes.
But you see, the woman, when somebody wants to catch you, you can't swear. She comes in very early when I haven't even woken up. So by that time, because definitely we take care of the house. I mean, I live there. And I used to live there by myself and a little brother of mine.
Yeah.
So he sweeps. So it's not even a thing. He takes care of the house. Or Papa Mo, that's all. Well, because this matter is serious. Go ahead.
Trick, I don't even think
you have 1 minute.
Sorry, I don't. In this case, I don't think the landlord is problematic. I don't think it's a problematic landlord because
it says
obviously,
take your money.
Yeah.
But that 1 month notice, I mean, now it's not easy to find a house in Accra within a
So
month.
before you do all these things, you consider all these risks and then
What stopped him from consulting
From
the
the
landlord
first
in the
place.
first place? What stopped him?
Sometimes you want to do good.
Yes.
not
Mike,
necessary
no,
that you
but
want to
it's
share.
not your
You want to
problem.
help the landlord.
You want to help the landlord. I'm helping you. I
Suddenly-
come and
But do you know when
Suddenly
we
it's not good
you know
enough.
when we were speaking?
One
Sorry,
at a time,
Martin.
please.
When we were speaking
One at a
about a
time.
similar issue here, you were on the other side of the coin at that
No,
time.
but this is good.
In a sense,
This is a very it's a good gesture.
for the landlord.
Okay,
No,
let's
for
find out if the guys out there feel and think same. 0559-242-717 0556-910-154. Is the landlord doing too much by asking this guy to leave the place and giving him the money? I mean, he's giving you all your money. I think that he's being fair. But I also think that, I mean, look, like Michael said, are you going to build a wall in the future? If the answer is yes, then there's no point. I have my first caller. Hello.
The old headlight.
Hello.
Yeah, trick.
Yes, sir.
Abaanɛkɛ.
Abaanɛkɛ.
Charlie, yesterday I miss you. I'm not gonna lie you.
Oh.
Yesterday, then I make hot.
You make hot.
At the year Abaanɛkɛ, it be like your voice won't.
Then the voice won't do something. It be true. It be true. It be true.
My man, why you no chop?
Today they are
Charlie,
chop.
this be 360.
360,
For my
Charlie.
time, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I
Welcome.
say, I dey see say the landlord, he do too much. You
Okay.
understand? Me,
Okay.
that be my mind. But then too, I dey blame the tenant because if you go do something, for send notice to the landlord
To the
first.
landlord.
And maybe to after the landlord can confront them to make it stop. Maybe to beg the landlord. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
Like some areas like Ashaiman, my hood,
Yeah.
me my house, it be round house already. We
Okay.
dey inside the house, so we know they need fence wall.
Fence wall. Okay.
But
Okay.
if like I no get fence wall, where somebody they do, I go appreciate. You
Yeah.
understand? So it be where your man talk, Michael talk. Maybe
Okay.
the guy he just build the house and talk to Charlie. This one make I just say give rent. It be one of my houses. Make people dey inside.
Yeah.
So as the person to come, if they do one nice, you know bad.
No bad.
Make
No
you
bad.
just do them. Or if you know like I'm that way, go show us okay, this is how me I dey want my fence wall.
Yeah.
That's why I no build them yet.
Yeah.
So if you go fit do them this way, you are allowed to.
To do it.
But
Okay.
stacking them there, I'm not sure say it be good idea. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know they think say it be good idea.
Okay. All right. 360. Thanks for calling so much. 0559 242 717 0556 910154. Because I'm also thinking, let me pick this one. Hello.
Yo, Trick.
Yo.
This lyric.
Oh, Lyrics, welcome.
Thank you, boy.
And thank you for
Agree.
calling.
Yeah, what to? You see, this issue, my house, some Nigerian guy we can rent on a house before. If he ask for anything, we they give an opportunity to make you do. At the end, you can't behave like the house we own. So you to time no catch where my uncle carry money, give and make you go.
Wow.
You understand? You go
Yeah.
ask you won't build this. You go give an opportunity, go build them. I won't do this. Go give an opportunity, go do them. At the end, you can't turn himself as if they own the house.
The house.
Yes.
Wow.
So also this one, I see say the landlord, maybe the guy do something where they mean him down long time.
Yeah.
Or how they behave for the house, you know they like. So
Yeah.
if they won't stand or something, they carry money, give us to make it boot.
Okay.
So that be me to my idea.
Okay, Lyrics, thank you so much. Lyrics is saying that, Charlie, some of them, when you give them the chance some way. Let me pick this next call. Hello. Oh, man, I missed this one. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Abaanɛkɛ.
This is Abaanɛkɛ. Abaanɛkɛ.
I dey feel Michael's vibe.
Charlie, we're here for Lucifer.
If you Lucifer. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
See, why you for put on war when you no tell the landlord?
Yeah.
When the landlord says he make big mistake, I mean no tell him. You build down finisher. I go watch you while you build finish. You put gate, security wires, everything. You put everything.
Then you
If
suck
your
up.
time richer, I tell you say me, I think say be God will build down. Come up for my house. Simple.
Oh,
I dey tell you, I no go pay you personal.
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Again, somebody they talk maybe just some bet be so one flex around.
That be all.
Yeah.
you know, she say the house, now there was no fence before you go rent them. The landlord said, you make serious. Yeah, if I take the money back, make you tell the guy, so if he continue. Anything the guy will feed do, make it just be good to watch him. The time richer. This is what I learned from my father. My father, you rent in your apartment. He no tell you to do this, or you no tell him. He no accept, you do him. He no go talk. He just go watch you. The time richer, you yourself,
You
you go stand for court.
You go
Where that thing go be in own.
Wow.
Where be your sweat.
Wow.
because you deal with a man.
Oh yes, Achim.
You go understand
yes,
that. That be the time you realize like that money for use by on land. Then start the bill.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Michael.
Yo, Lucifer.
All right, guys. I'm gonna pick my very last two calls. I must say, maybe last two or last one even. 0559-242-717, 0556-910-154. A tenant tries to build a fence wall around the house they live in because they don't have one for the safety of himself and his family. The landlord comes and says, look, take your money and leave. I give you a month to put yourself together and leave. And then the landlord is asking if he's doing too much, if he was too harsh. That's actually a very nice landlord. Yeah, he's asking if it's too much to sack you from his own property. All right, let me pick my last but one call. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name, please.
My name is Eric.
Okay, Eric. Eric, where are you calling us from?
Calling from Ashama.
Shaman. Okay, let's hear you, Eric.
Before you go inside the house, then he see the landlord. And if you want to do something, why you will not consult the landlord? Then you start doing. He look like himself, like if it's me. Ask the first person you have said. I will watch you. After finish, then I'll let you go up.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, that's it for phone calls for now. Michael, we're wrapping up. Your thoughts.
Okay, like I said, I mean, you see, at the end of the day, it still brings me to that point. A lot of them are saying that I'll just watch you to do it, and then when it's done, I'll move you out. This presupposes that whatever it is that the guy is doing, he's doing something good. He's adding value to the already existing property. Do you get it? So, like I said, in the future, would you build a wall? Yes. So if you find somebody doing that, I mean, that is coming from the person's own pocket. And so some of these things, if I was a landlord, I feel that the best thing you can do is that it's not like it's damaging. It's adding value
Yeah.
So if it's adding value, all you have to do is to document and make sure that whatever it is that is happening tomorrow, if issues arise from there, I mean, there's conversations around it. Simple like that.
Okay, if issues arise, there's conversation to have about that. Thank you so much, Michael. Martin.
Drake. Agreement. I say still stand by it. You saw what I posted. You came, paid for a duration, and along the way you want to upgrade. No, if you want to upgrade, go somewhere where those terms will work. My land, I don't like the fact that we're assuming he would build a wall at some point. Maybe he likes his property wallless. He likes to see nature and likes to have goats running in and out of the area and all that.
Look at that.
But this is Africa, we know. So, my brother, I'm sorry, you can't win this one. The landlord, there's a reason it's the landlord. So please, I'm sorry. If you just take the refund, if you feel you want to build a wall and go somewhere, have a landlord who would agree with what you want to do. Drake.
All right, okay. In order to have a proper or the right education about this whole situation, I thought it wise to, have a conversation with Mr. Emmanuel Hove Basu of who is the head of PR at the Rent Control Office. I want to ask him a few questions, and he's on the line now. Hello, Mr. Emmanuel.
Hi.
You need to help me pronounce the rest of your name.
What you need to do is that you need to get some okra to beside you.
I will. Thank you. But welcome
to... So,
yes.
Yeah, so the middle name is Ove, and then the last name is Basu.
Basu.
Yeah,
all right. Okay. Nice having you, and thank you once again for coming on today's show. So we have a situation here. If you've been listening, I've shared a bit of the story, and people have shared their thoughts. If you are a tenant, do you have the power or the right to maybe do an adjustment, build a wall, create a gutter, on a property that's not yours, however you've rented.
Okay. So the law, as human beings, even in the Bible, it says we have rights on everything, but it's not all that will help us.
That's true.
Yes. So the law gives that right, but that right will come into effect if the landlord gives you a written consent.
Okay.
Okay, you have that right, but the landlord must give you a written consent.
Okay.
Before you can do that. Apart from the written consent, not even the verbal consent will hold.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, also in the case of extreme emergencies, for example, maybe there was a time when I was renting or where I was before, there was water leaking from the top. And I had reached out to the owner.
1 minute remaining. You can dial.
But this is a very important situation. It was an emergency, and it was in the evening. At night, water was coming from the top. What do I do? So I called a plumber who came and said, look, the leakage is huge, it's big. And it's at night, so he can't do much. I would have to endure it, move where the things are so that we have the water flow. And then in the morning, he will come and do something about it. But I realized that the water had already seeped through the wall, and so the markings and all that. So I had somebody do a graffiato design on that particular wall. So water or not, you wouldn't even see it. It wasn't nasty. It was one color, very nice and everything. That's a way to solve that problem at the time.